Hey guys, this isn't really a blue review. A couple of my friends have been asking me to review this movie because they thought it was really funny, and I was not going to buy it. The trailer did not impress me. I didn't really even want to see it, so I got a hold of the DVD. I didn't buy this, by the way. I didn't buy it. Um, I just basically, got a hold of the DVD of This Is the End, and there's the DVD logo. Um, Basically, check this out, and so they wanted to know what my opinion was on it, and it's this. I went in this movie all wrong. I knew I was going into it all wrong. There was really nothing else I could do. Um, I didn't want to see it, and that's just the bottom line. Uh, and it's not that I don't like Seth Rogen. I mean, really like Superbad. I like Pineapple Express. Pineapple Express was another movie where it's like, it's about a bunch of fucking stoners, and I don't like stoner movies. But I did. I really liked it, and I own both those films, and I own Knocked Up. I even own The Green Hornet, which was kind of a mistake. But I went into it thinking, I had my arms crossed, and it was just like, it wasn't even like it impressed me. It was just like, there was a part of me that was like, please let this be really good. I wanted to really like it. I really did, and I didn't. I didn't like it that much. It did make me angry. I didn't want to take the disc and hurl it across the room or any of those kind of things. But I like Jay Baruchel. I like um, Jonah Hill. Basically, what this movie is it's let's get a bunch of people who in real life are kind of friends. Let's stick them in this one location, and let's let them make fun of each other for like an hour and a half, and then at the end they'll, have some special effects. Essentially, to say it's based off of this short is um, it's sort of not true. It is, but it isn't, because none of the other people in the short were in the short. But basically, oh, God. The short used to be on YouTube, and I remember I watched it and thought, well, this is okay. And I thought, well, this is really stupid. I don't know how they're going to turn this into a feature-length film. And they did. Essentially, the movie is about Seth Rogen and Jay Baruchel, who, if you don't know Jay Baruchel, he's a Canadian actor. He was in Tropic Thunder, and he was in The Sorcerer's Apprentice with Nick Cage, and he was the voice of the lead character in How to Train Your Dragon, even though I swore up and down that was Christian Slater. Until I looked at the IMDb credits, I was like, oh my God, that's not Christian Slater. He sounds exactly like a young Christian Slater. Um, so, anyways, they go to this house party for that housewarming party for James Franco, and everybody there is fucking obnoxious. And then the biblical apocalypse happens. And a bunch of people die, and they're trapped in this house, and then, yeah, and shit happens, but not a lot of shit. And that's it. It's one of those things where about the hour and 16 mark to about the hour and 22-minute mark, I was really looking at the counter on the DVD player going like, is this thing over with? How close is this thing to being over with? And I remember looking at it, and it was like an hour and 16 minutes. It was like, it's about an hour and 46 minutes or an hour and 45 minutes. So it's got about half hour left. Okay. And then I was like, wow, this movie has to be almost over. I looked down, and it's like been 3 minutes. I'm like, ah. The movie wasn't funny. And I think that if you still find sort of Seth Rogen's like antics funny, like there's a joke at the very beginning of the movie where James Franco says, "My house is me. You guys, when you come in here, you're in me. This is a part of me." And they're like, "Oh wow, we just came in James Franco." If you think those kinds of jokes are funny, this is the movie for you, because it's a bunch of like, oh, James Franco's a pretentious douchebag and he has fucking dick statues in his house, so that's funny. Um, there were a couple moments where I laughed. There was no moment in the movie where I was laughing out loud. There was no. It just isn't my kind of comedy, and I guess that's the only thing I can say. If you liked this movie, super. I'm not making fun of you in any possible way. I'm not saying you shouldn't like this movie. I'm just saying it didn't appeal to me. And granted, like I said, I went into it all the wrong way, but I really did. There was a part of me that was like, please, I just want, please be good, just just be good. And it didn't anger me, but it didn't really entertain me. And I don't know what else to say about it. If you want to check it out, go for it. Understand that it's basically Seth Rogen and dick jokes, and not really smart dick jokes, but like dick jokes and jokes about people coming all over the place and shit for like an hour and 46 minutes, and then at the end they're like, hey, if we are willingly able to sacrifice ourselves for each other, we'll go to heaven. Okay, great, super. And if you the other part is, if you really find Danny McBride's kind of like over the top, sort of slightly idiotic comedy really funny, you're gonna like his character. If not, you're gonna find him incredibly annoying. I thought the movie could have been a lot better, and unfortunately, it is what it is. So, till next time, space bitches.